Oh, sir.
Oh yeah.
Yes, let's go. Home stretchy. It's a double home stretchy. We have 49 and it's the last of the day. 4 out of 4 of the day. Home stretch. Proper home stretch. I'm ready. Ooh, ga, da, ooh, ga, ooh, Day 49. MiSuNDERStoOd 2. I'm Terrence Taylor. This is Terrence Talks Too Much International. International. Speaking and coaching. Speaking and coaching. You like that one? I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It is 1:15 p.m. Is it? Yeah, 1:18 p.m. See that? I did it. I fucking did it. We did it. Action snapping in this mother. Aye. Yes. Everything is on this side. I don't like it. All this stuff is over here. No, I need more continuity. Continuity. Counter to it. I don't know what this is. I wrote the plan for 49 halfway through the earlier recordings. And I wrote for my introduction, follow the system. I don't actually know what the fuck that means. So I'm not using that one. I have a new one. And I'm here for you today. Hi, I'm Terrence. This is MiSuNDERStoOd 2. This is the 49th day. This is the day before the last official day. This is the 49th day. This is the final day of the fours. You are motherfucking right. Lick a shot. Boop, 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 boop. I'm here. I'm feeling good. I have so much more energy than somebody who has been recording for what? 3 hours so far today? About 3 hours. I spent about an hour and some change writing this morning, another half an hour in reviewing and planning, about 45 minutes of that, and then record, bang, boom. Yo, I fucking told you that I would do 4 episodes in a day. I fucking said it. I don't know why you thought it was a joke thing. I don't know if you thought I was about some bullshit. But the truth is, I'm here. I'm not stopping. I've been telling you for 49 days that I am here. I am not stopping. And I will not be stopped. And you just fucking watched me be unstoppable. And there's nothing anyone could do about it. That's just what is happening. Yes. I'm here today. Feeling good, feeling great. I got 2 topics on my list. The first one is the internal versus the settled feedback. Oh, I wage a war within my mind between these two lovely and essential things. Internal versus settled feedback. And then I'm going to tell you about what just happened before we began this recording. 3 episodes down. This is the 4th. 4 out of 4. Fucking did it. And I'm about to tell you all of those details. But you know that I cannot tell you anything about anything until, what's that? You know what it is. Damn right, it's housekeeping time. Housekeeping for today. Oh man, housekeeping for today. Okay, yesterday, first of all, I apologize for that jacket. That shit was too small. I shouldn't have wore it. I was looking a little thickish. I was a young thickums in that jacket. There was wrinkles in places it shouldn't have been. And my tattoos was a bit too buffed up in places it had no business being. I will not wear that jacket again. I promise you I won't. I love it. It's been in the back of my closet for a reason. Me staring at myself on camera and seeing that reason is the reason I will not do that again. You're all very welcome. Ooh. Thud. My water is almost empty. That's a problem. Okay, the other thing that happened yesterday, man, I was tired. I mean, no, I was rested, but I was groggy. I was not sleepy. I was not tired. Um, I had a really good rest. Uh, what like nice 2 hour couch nap? Unintended. And after I woke up from that, I said, damn it, if I don't go downstairs and do this recording now, this ain't happening. Another one of those moments where maybe I could have given myself a little bit more time to wake up. However, I didn't, and I felt a little bit of a draggage, which leads to the topic we're going to talk about later. But yeah, I had felt a bit. It's not even overtired. I needed a bit more life. I needed a bit more life and energy yesterday. So I do apologize both for my energy and for that god awful jacket that you'll never see again. Oh, and while I was upstairs relaxing because I had such a great nap and such a great rest, that was the perfect Sunday. That was by far the greatest configuration of Sunday afternoon and morning activities. It was perfect. And for some reason I thought I was going to decide to work in that. I don't know why. At a certain point I brought my laptop over to the couch and I left it there. And I looked at it from far away and I said, why did you even bring this over here? You're not going to use it. You don't want to use it. Sure, you could probably do something of a mild level of productivity right now, but why? Why sprinkle productivity in a day that's truly intended to relax? If you're going to relax and you're going to wake up tomorrow and record 4 episodes, you probably should just relax right now. And I had that internal battle with myself. And then I left the computer right where it was at. I didn't touch that shit. I was really very, 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 very happy about that. Because, man, I wanted to. I just be wanting to do stuff now in these last bit of days. I just want to do it. Anything I could do, I could just quickly do. No, no. Take the time to rest. Rest, fully rest. None of this weird half working, half resting shit. It's not doing anything the way that it should be on either side. Fully rest, fully relax, and then fully get into ass kicking mode, which, damn it, I'm here for all of it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to tell you about my internal versus my settled feedback because this continues off of the conversation from yesterday. The moment, maybe what, 8 seconds after stopping recording yesterday, I immediately felt that wasn't good. I immediately said, fuck, man, that I could have done way better. I dragged it. I was a bit flustered in my thoughts. I was going to certain things and coming back and going back and forth. And I didn't feel like my straight path, my straight line of clear storytelling was flourishing. I felt like I was tiptoeing and double dutching and half-assing and not fully committing to the things. I didn't like it. And unfortunately, that was the only feedback that I had in the immediate moment. Initially I go, oh, this is this and that and that could be different and I could have improved on that. And I've been doing this enough times now where that stuff, when I don't deliver in a way that I know I can feel it. I fucking feel it. And yesterday I felt it. Even earlier today I felt it. And the issue with that is, I mean, there's pros and cons. So of course, one, it's great to be in the moment, land somewhere, be able to clearly identify the improvements that can be made, and be mindful of that to do them and move forward. That part is cool. I like that. The other part that isn't so great is because I know okay, so because I've done it enough times, I know what, hmm, okay, how do I explain this? In this production space, maybe there's 50 things that need to be done. And in this pilot of creating, I've maybe done 30 of those things. But you don't know that there's 50. And so you keep going thinking you're doing what you're supposed to do. You know that you're not doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You're not covering every base. But if you don't know the other things, you can't really hold it against you that you're not doing them because you don't know them. But if you do know flow and pace and getting from topic to topic because you've done that enough times, that's really easy in the real time to notice that. The If you don't know what you don't know, then you can't be upset at yourself for not knowing. And in the initial feedback feelings, I often don't, because it's so real time and it just happened. It's hard for me to see what I just did outside of the moment. I only see it for what it was in its immediate completion. And it's not until I have some time to stop and think and reflect and look back that I can see some of what I didn't know was necessary, was special, was memorable, was awesome, was great. I don't see that quickly. It takes time. And so if I think about 48, I go, I haven't really talked about my relationship. And that part is important. And we went down a pretty interesting personal path of how we're navigating our relationship. And that part is new. As I go through this and figure out what I want to talk about, this was one of the first times where my relationship was front and center as a topic. And you've existed and you've been here and you've been acknowledged. And so you've been a part of the discussion, but you and us and this has never been the center of the discussion. And I think part of why I felt about yesterday was because I had not navigated a topic around our relationship. And so that part felt as if I was kind of unsure of how to do. It's your relationship, it's personal. There's certain things you will share, there's certain things you won't. So the first time you do it, you're kind of like, oh, what am I doing? And was that too much? And or I could have elaborated on that, or oh, I wonder. And not to mention, you're also sitting in the room. So how I'm processing that is layered. And coming out of that, an hour passing, 2 hours passing, some time existing between the recording, I was able to see how and what was good and great and essential and special. And of those 20 things that are maybe missing, I saw how I was able to identify some of the new components to add. And then I felt a hell of a lot better. Right. Once I was able to see what was new about it. 48 episodes in, some of it feels repetitive. So there's part of it that in that repetition, you can very clearly see improvements. And some of it it's just not as obvious to recognize, oh, I haven't done that before. And oh, it's very cool that I did that because there was in 48 episodes, there have not been any conversations around that. And ooh, that's really good. We're gonna use that. That's great. I have to give myself a bit more grace in my processing and feedback process to recognize that there's a lot of good. And by the way, I'm not editing these in the current time and space. So editing September 17th, somewhere towards the end of September, early October, my perspective on that conversation is going to be wildly different than it was 4 seconds after pressing stop. And this reminder of let it breathe and take a step back from it and then acknowledge it and appreciate it for what it is. I'll be so in the moment sometimes and that's good. How often are we not in the moment? So I'm glad and I'm appreciative of my awareness to what's happening here and now. But sometimes I gotta turn that shit off. Just turn it off, let it be, think, feel, and then come back to it later. And don't worry about it. The fact that I'm coming out here to do it is the point. Work through it. Allow it to grow. Allow yourself to make the improvements. So, and stop being so damn hard on yourself, although it's part of my superpower. So how do you not do that? But you got to do it. So I did it. I feel really good about allowing that time and space to be. And wham, I feel a whole lot better about 48 than I feel a lot better about 48 now than I did yesterday. So yay. Yay to me. Yay to kindness and understanding and time and space and patience. Damn it. Patience. Whew. Patience. Yes. Okay. Last one. Last one of the day. 3 episodes have been recorded before I pressed start on this bad boy right now. So them 4 I said I would do, I said that maybe 3-4 days ago. Y'all, I'm gonna do 4 episodes in a day, and what? Yeah, and I and watch me. Did it? How did I do that? It's a great question. I knew I needed to plan my plans before the day of, or before the moment of recording. I could not go into the recording process writing a plan on the notebook, then writing it on the cards, and then recording, and then write it in the notebook, and then write it on the cards, and then record it. It's too much. I need to write all of my plan first, and then I can sit down and I could bang through it. Cool. So I got my questions. I woke up to too many questions. It was great. It was so awesome. And then I was able to go through, thank you for those questions, by the way, and go through, figure out which ones I wanted to do, and then build the stories out. So boom, step 1, got my questions, got my notebook with step 2, and then I wrote the questions down right up at the top. Bang. If you had to get a tattoo today, what would it be? Wham. All my 18 thoughts. Then I went through, categorized them again by subject matter, origin, now/next, current tattoo, perspective. Cool. And then took each number, organized the story, told the story. Took these, I did that 3 times. This started at about 5:45 this morning. And I did that, and then I did it again. When do you feel the safest? And then I did it again. When was the moment when you realized you were wrong? And what was the cause of that realization? Wham, wham, wham. I did all 3. 2 of them motherfuckers was deep, heavy, serious conversations. So I'm very glad to have been able to switch it up with a fun, soft topic like getting tattooed. Yay, great. There's been a lot of traumatic, deep, personal stories over the last few days. I'm not mad at it. It feels good to get them out. It feels very therapeutic and there's a release, a weight of non-existence that continues to exist the more I talk about some of this shit. So I'm feeling lighter and lighter each day, but man, can we not be so serious all the time? All right, cool, great. So I wrote the 3 of those, organized my plans, And then I had to work out. That took me maybe an hour and a half. And then I couldn't stare at these words anymore in this dark room. I had to go jump around, shake around, sweat, do something. So, all right, cool. Went and did my workout, came back down, got all my empty cards, reviewed my notes and said, okay, do these stories still make sense in this order? Right? Even to give myself an hour and a half to walk away from this and then come back to it and refine it was great. Even thought of a really awesome, catchy slogan that I used in one of the episodes that was a gym thought. So yay to that, as always. Came down, wrote my cards, had all three, was ready to go. And that's when, after I wrote the three of those, I said, all right, well, let me just write a card for 49. Let me write my intro, housekeeping, topics, outro. Let me just put it there. And then, let's see. I knew one of the topics was going to be talking about these. So great. I know what's happening after I'm done this recording. So great. That intro, I have no sweet ass clue what that even was. So who knows? And I had a blank housekeeping section because what the fuck? And clearly that plan didn't go as planned because it needed just to wait. I needed to write the plan for 49 when I was done these 3 recordings. It's not really requiring brain power. So leave it. Meanwhile, these other 3 plans for 3 full out episodes and transitions from here to there and no, that's a lot. So 49 plan could have waited, but that's fine. I know for next time. Oh man, I went through these like a madman. The first episode, when do you feel the safest? My initial thought, I had the same moment. As soon as I was done, I was like, fuck, that wasn't that good. I didn't like that. I could have done better. I could have did this. I could have done that. All right, fine. I get an initial feedback of how really what I was doing throughout the whole story was talking about the times and spaces in which I didn't feel safe and how that all culminates into me creating a place of safety. You go, oh, okay, I guess if I'm not listening to me talking and someone else is listening and that's what they pulled from that, great. So whatever I'm thinking in this moment, sure, but relax because it's better than you think. It always ends up being better than you think after that initial moment. So, okay, cool. I felt good about that. And before I started recording, I very intentionally went about them in the order that I did. I said, the safety question is, it's good, but it's a good start. So let's intro with that. What was the thing you did wrong? That was pretty heavy and serious. So I wanted to save that for the middle because I wanted to get in a bit of a groove and a flow before starting with the super serious topic. And then I left my tattoo story for the end because that's easy. It's fun. No big deal. And off we go. Save it for the end. I'm glad I did it in that order. I mean, maybe the only thing I would have changed is done the tattoo one first because it was fun and easy to navigate through. It would have been a good start and then do the thing I've done wrong second once I had a flow and then end with the safety question. If I were to go back, I'd probably do it like that. After seeing how it transpired, maybe do the easiest one first. Give yourself that time to get into it. And then the hardest one in the middle and the most difficult one or the second most difficult one at the end. Cool. All right, got it. So that's my initial thinking in terms of the order. When was the moment when I realized I'd done something wrong? And what was the cause of that realization? I smoked that shit, yo. I fucking smoked it like good weed, bruh. And I felt so good. It flowed so wonderfully. I could feel it in the moment. I looked at my cards and double reviewed them before I started recording. I probably could have reviewed my safety cards a little bit more before starting, especially because it was the first thing I'd done in the day. So that would have made sense. But because of that, I did the double check. And I killed that shit, yo. I killed it. I even forgot the conclusion of the first conversation. When do you feel the safest? There was a card at the end about me not wanting to move from this house because I finally have found stability here. And maybe it's not the most ideal situation, but the fact that I'm here and I love it and it's great. And the next time I move will be to something that really, really is what I want to have in life. So I'm in no rush. It was great. Great ending. Duckman totally skipped it. Didn't even add it. Didn't even notice it. Dropped the card. Thought I had read the right card. Forgot one behind it. Leave the whole conclusion out. Little things that don't even make sense, but it happened for sure. So, I smoked number 2, and then my tattoo one was pretty easy. That was fun. It was a nice, light, easy way to stroll through the rest of the day. Now, mind you, this is technically the last recording of the day. So, thinking I was ending on the tattoo one, technically I'm not, because I'm ending on MiSuNDERStoOd too. So, with all that in mind, yeah, the reordering, when I have energy, when I need to be serious, how to warm up, all that comes into play in moving forward in terms of figuring out doing multiple episodes in a day. How do you do that? Where do you start? Why do you start there? All to be considered. In terms of the work, that really wasn't that hard to do. I'll be done recording by 2:00 and we'll have had 4 episodes done. My work day ends at 2:00 and I did a shit ton of work, and I've done more work today than I've done any day in this whole 49 days. I think that's good. I think that's a win. Refining the process, improving the process, trying something else, reflecting, improving, tweaking. That's what this whole shit is about. I've been saying that since the beginning, and it hasn't changed, and it's not going to change. So that was easy. Preparation, yo. Just get prepared. Get ready. If you get prepared and you're ready to enter into battle, if you have your script, if it's done and it's locked, it would be nothing for me to do this exercise again, do 3 more of these and just leave them over there. So that when the time comes, the hardest part is coming up with the plan. Delivering the plan is easy. The hardest part is coming up with the original structured template. Then taking your question and working it through that template and coming up with the answer. And then just writing it down. The hardest part of the work has been done. So, I mean, there's 8 or 9 episodes of A's and Q's. I think we're good there. Very accidentally piloted a show that from the beginning of this wasn't part of the plan. We were supposed to have done Mad, I Want My Change episodes. I've only done 1. And there's 9 of this other show, but great, cool. I'm happy. 2 structures done, 2 blueprints done, MiSuNDERStoOd 2 done. I Want My A's and Q's done. I Want My Change is done. It just needs a bit of tweaking and a bit more attempts at the plan to refine it, but it's done. Oh, come on, baby. That's cool shit, yo. That's cool as hell. To end this strong. The other thing is interesting is I thought taking that Tuesday off in the middle of the week was going to fuck all this up. I didn't think I was going to be able to get back in here and 2 a day, end up with plus 15 on the, no, but yo, how many, I've already talked about this. Yo, we say we don't have time to go to the gym. We don't have time to do the thing to heal us and take the time. So, but no, if you take the time, you have the productivity in what comes after that to be able to do what you need to do. I don't have time to go to the gym for an hour. Yeah, but if you went to the gym for an hour, the next 3-4 hours of your day would be so much more productive. You'd be so much more efficient. You do that 3 hours of work in an hour and a half. So what was that hour at the gym? You're actually up half an hour. What are you talking about? Who can't take off a day and on a Tuesday to go rest, recover, heal, come back ready? Yo, sometimes you have to do that. Also, you could run through the tape. I ran through the tape and there was a power outage. If there was no power outage, I would have kept going through the weekend. I would have woke up yesterday and done more. If the power didn't go out at 3:00 on Saturday, I would have recorded another episode on Saturday. This is all with hurdles and challenges and bullshit that's coming. Nah, I don't give a fuck. Do you hear me? It doesn't matter. Take the time you need. Whatever hurdle is there, maneuver around that shit, bro. Come up with a plan. All right, we got to get ahead. All right, well, took me 3 days to really work through this, and now this is candy. A's and Q's is a fucking joke. Now I need to just go back through it and review the episodes and add any finalized this is and that's. But that's it. The outro, the intro. No, really just the outro. It's the only thing I could think of from that whole plan that I go, okay, I'd really like a clear version of that. And maybe obviously a clear, consistent intro. But I played around with it a few times that I know what it will be. Got it. Some of these A's and Q's, the outro was mic drop. I'm done. The fuck? Some of them, I asked the question back to you. Hey, do you have a question? Submit a question. I need to play with that. But the show is the show. I got it. I got the blueprint down. It came from being extracted from another show that, yeah, come on. Got this shit, yo. So we keep moving. Keep moving. Day 49. We got MiSuNDERStoOd 2 is ready to rock. 50 in a clip tomorrow. What? 9 A's and Q's in the stash. Just over there chilling. Merch episodes. If I did the math, I think it's 13. I think we're up 13. 12 to 15 was a goal right there. So, oh man, I feel really good, yo. I feel really good. This shit is yeah. This is yeah. Yeah. I don't want to say we did it because we still got one more day, but fuck, man. 4 episodes in a day. I definitely did that shit. Whoever says you can't do it, you a bullshitting ass lying motherfucker. Motherfucker. Shouts to Ernest J. That's not me making fun of handicapped people. That's Ernest J making fun of his handicapped brother and me just sounding like Ernest J. Don't come for me. Find you some laughter. Find you some rest, some relaxation. Once you turn it off and turn it back on, whoa. I haven't even looked at my phone all day. I have not. Haven't touched my computer. Haven't looked at my phone. My shit's been on D&D all day. Who cares what's there? It doesn't matter. I just kicked these 4 fucking episodes square in the crack of their ass. I'm going to do my shimmy. Oh. 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 Do it. Whatever you want to do, just go fucking do it. Say it and then go do it. Don't even say it. Just go do it. Who cares? Just do it. Get the shit done. It can be done. You've seen it. I don't want to hear no fucking excuses. We get shit done over here. That's what it is. You hear me? I know you heard me because I'm talking loud. Internal versus settled feedbacks. 4 episodes in a day. Can be done. That's me. I'm Terrence Taylor. There's an exterminator coming. God damn it. I've been finding mice shit, mouse poop every fucking where. Upstairs, downstairs, middle floor. It doesn't matter. There's mouse shit everywhere. I'm over it. And the mouse exterminator man is coming to kill these bastards. Well, they're not bastards. They got a daddy. Clearly, they're multiplying. I'm over it. I'm done. I'm Terrence Taylor. It's MiSuNDERStoOd 2. It's the 49th day. I feel fucking great. It's September the 18th. One more day, baby. One more day. One more day for the big 5-0. Let's go. Did that shit. Woo!
My daddy makes out. And his name is Terrence Taylor. And I took those pictures.